Good morning, Aquarius. How are you today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for June 20th through the 22nd, okay? So 20th, 21st, 22nd, which should be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We are going to do it the way we always do. I'll call out all 12 signs. When I call out a sign, whoever comes to your mind first is who we're talking about. We'll pull 2 cards for each of those 12 signs. It's to give you some sort of an overview into the current dynamic between you and the person that came to your mind when I called out the sign, okay? At the bottom, we'll pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is to give you some sort of a heads up as to what could possibly be coming towards you this weekend. The hope here is to make it easier for you to navigate your way through the weekend, okay? That's what we're trying for. All right, this one is for my Aquariuses. Here we go. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Okay, let's go. If you're an Aquarius and you are currently dealing with an Aries, I have the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So this Aries feels as though you are the Queen of Pentacles. They see you in your feminine, male or female, doesn't matter. It's an energy. But this is like the mini Empress. You're somebody who's a big picture person. You're very abundant. You're very grounded. You're very realistic, okay? That's how they're viewing you right now. They feel as though you've been through something and you are needing time to rest and recover. I'm unclear on if what you've been through is at the hands of the Aries. I don't think so. I think this is somebody who cares about you deeply, but I don't think this is somebody who's involved in whatever they're speaking of that you need to rest from. This is just somebody who has concern and who has emotion for you, but I don't know that it's romantic. Anyways, okay, if you are an Aquarius dealing with a Pisces, I have the Queen of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. This Pisces, what am I on? Sorry, Aquarius and Taurus. Okay, this Taurus would love the chance to collaborate with you. They'd love to collaborate with you. They think you're a great person. They think you're somebody who sets your mind to it and gets whatever you want. And they'd love to be associated with that. This is a work friendship or something like that. This is somebody, though, who would love to be closer to you than they are currently. But I don't know that you're on board. I don't know why. Just doesn't feel like you're don't think you're out shopping for friends or something right now, and that's what this person wants to be, maybe. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Gemini, I have the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. So the Gemini is viewing you as somebody who is definitely headed for victory or public recognition. They feel as though you've got some hard decisions to make right now. There you go. This one also, if this was ever romantic, it's not recently. Doesn't feel like it. Nope. All right. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Cancer, I have the Devil and the 2 of Pentacles. So this Cancer is viewing you as somebody who is definitely having trouble attaining or maintaining a sense of balance in your life right now. And they feel like it's over some sort of an addiction or an obsession that you have, is how they feel. I'm not saying they're right or wrong. I'm telling you that's how they feel about it. So here again, I don't feel this is anything romantic. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Leo, I have the Page of Wands and the Empress. So the Leo is viewing you as not just in your feminine, but the top of the heap for the feminine, right? You're all that in a bag of chips to them. Okay. With the Page of Wands, this person sees you, though, as somebody who's very much so a free spirit right now. So very much so not looking to be tied down, or at least in these 5, it doesn't look like it. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Virgo, I have the Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Pentacles. So the Virgo feels as though you've got it figured out. Things, as far as they're concerned, things always seem to go your way, right? And that happens because you put good into the world, so you get good back. This feels like somebody who looks up to you and who's trying to learn from you, because they really do feel like you've got it all figured out. So they're trying to figure out what that is so they can have it, right? If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Libra, I have the Lovers and the 2 of Wands. This Libra feels as though you are at a crossroads. When it comes to dealing with a situation that's heavily laden with emotion that you can't seem to get your bearings on, or I don't know, there's something here that has a bunch of confusion associated with it. I don't know. You need to make a decision when it comes to this love thing with this Libra. That's what I've got. It does feel like it's the Libra that the love situation is with, or at least they're part of it, but you're avoiding making a decision, maybe? If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Scorpio, I have the Hermit and the Five of Wands. So you're very conflicted when it comes to the Scorpio for some reason. You've pulled your energy back out of the situation to try to reassess it. You're just not sure if you want to invest here anymore, it looks like. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups. This is a higher level soulmate to you, to be certain. They see you as somebody who's trying to rush in to save the day on something. I don't feel like this is romantic, but I do feel like this person is concerned about whatever you're doing right now. That's what I got on that. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Strength card and the Star card. So this Capricorn is viewing you as somebody who's incredibly strong, you know, of mind and body, and somebody who has a great deal of hope and faith in the future. I feel like this Capricorn wants to be romantic with you, or if there maybe at one time you two were romantic, but right now it feels as though it's either fizzled or you're not interested. That's what I got on that. If you are an Aquarius dealing with another Aquarius or trying to send yourself a message, I have the Chariot and the Six of Cups. So if you're trying to send yourself a message, I believe it is that you can go forward by going backwards. That sounds like something they would have in, you know, Alice in Wonderland, right? But that's what I feel like. I feel like there's an ability to go forward by going backwards, okay? And it might be what a second Aquarius would tell you as well. Because there's something from your past here that is tugging on you big time. And I think you're trying to move away from whatever that feeling is. But it's possible that your future lies in the past. You know, like you have to go through that. I don't know. There you go. I'm talking in riddles, not meaning to, but that's what I see there. If you are an Aquarius dealing with the Pisces, I have the Eight of Cups and the Death card. The Pisces says that you're going through an incredible transformation right now. Everything for you is changing. And the Pisces is fearful that in those changes, they are going to be left behind. That's what they feel like. They feel like part of your transformation is going to be to leave them in the dust. They feel like they're being left behind. For Friday, I've got the Seven of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. It does definitely look like you've been through some sort of transformation. Here you're trying to look at your options as you rebuild your foundation, okay? So it's like you're trying to start over, clean slate or something, but I don't know that your past is going to let you do that until you settle it. On Saturday, I have the Awakening, which is Judgment, and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new opportunity coming towards you, but you can't really grab a hold of it until you get through Judgment, which has something to do with your past. And Sunday, I have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So you found something you want to zero in on to go from Ace to 10. You know, you found something that could be your emotional fulfillment. You want to go focused on that. But I'm telling you, there's something in your past here that you have to, I don't know, make amends with, close out, give closure. I'm not sure what it is, but there's something that has to be taken care of in your past before you're going to be able to successfully move into your future. It appears from the cards. Okay, that's what I have for this week. No matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best weekend you possibly can. I'll be back on Sunday with weekly readings. I'm here every morning with the energy check-ins. If you're looking for a private reading, send me a message. I will get you the details and we will work it out, okay? I will never reach out to you first if somebody does. Even if they have my picture, it's not me. It's a scam. So please don't get taken, okay? I'd love to hear from y'all. Send me a message. I will get you all those details. But I'm never going to just randomly send you some sort of a message out of the blue saying, you know, asking if you want a reading. Not going to do it, okay? All right, y'all. Thanks for everything. Have a great day.